Hey, I'm Drew Phillips, Bison Overland Campers. We're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we build pop-up campers, full size, mid size, even got some big hard side, full tops. We'll be building on 5500s, and so this is our prototype for the Tacoma. So our prototype composite for the Tacoma, like I said, we're going to be building them for full size and everything, but it's a foam core, fiberglass, exterior, interior with a gel coat, and similar to our aluminum campers, but these are lighter and just a little stronger build being the composite. So this is our new insulated canvas, 4-season. Exterior layer is a vinyl coated polyester, Thinsulate insulation, and the inside material is Sunbrella, which is still waterproof, but it's also breathable. We've started going with our new roof systems here that are a one-piece composite panel with the aluminum trim. And as you can see, the canvas is inset a little bit, so it helps with water running off. So same as our previous ones, we use the Turn Overland product. So the entry door is Turn. We really like using these, mostly for a couple features. The screen door is real good quality, real stout compared to most RV screen doors. It's got a real thick screen on the inside, good for dogs. So you can leave them in there, they're not gonna tear through. Then you've got the thinner material on the outside for mosquitoes and all that. It's got a 3-point locking system, so when you lock it, it's not just the one, it's got these two as well. It works real well. Door's nice and thin, so you can we usually leave that closed and close this up. Windows are same, Turn Overland, European style. They've got the blackout panel on the inside and the screen, and so all the way around we've got those. And as I mentioned, our composite panels, the whole walls are the composite panels. We've got aluminum extrusion for the corners. It's all structural together and saves weight over the aluminum we built previously. The tray, the flatbed, is Summit Expedition truck, so it's out of Canada. We've been real happy with this. Got a good amount of storage in it. So you got the boxes underneath. It's also got this great slide out tray in the back. Good place you could put kind of all your outdoor cooking stuff, do your cooking outside, put all sorts of stuff in there, all your camping gear. So one of the things we really want to do when we designed these campers was have good storage options. I always got tired of having to climb in and out to get things. So a big deal was having these cargo hatches, again, from Turn Overland. So if you're inside the camper, this stuff, even if you've got it as the shell or fully built out on the inside, you can access these storage locations. So if you're in at night and it's raining, you need to grab something, you can get it from in there. If you're outside camping, you can grab a chair, firewood, whatever, you can come open these up. I like using this front area as kind of the utility area, keep some tools here. When it's fully built out, you can have the heater, your water system all here. We've got our power management, our Red Arc system, and we're running their total vehicle power management system with the Red Vision Manager 30. We're running the new Xpion 360 battery to charge everything up. Nice thing about that is with us being in Oklahoma, we plan on putting a Dometic 12-volt air conditioner on the roof, so the 360 amp hour will really power that well, give us the power. We'll have the Red Arc solar on top to power that as well. So for this truck build, we wanted to get it all set up how a lot of people would like to get set up, so we worked with some good companies. Our bumper is a CBI, all aluminum, and perfectly set up with the Warn 12,000 Xeon winch in there, factor 55. We've got our bumper light, fog lights, ditch lights, and windshield light. It's all diode dynamics. Everything we're running is diode for the lights. Been real happy with those. Put out a lot of great light. Coming to the event, we hit a lot of fog, so having the ambered lights up front really cut through the fog well. And then we're running the Prinsu rack up top. One of the things, we wanted to have the camper sit as low as possible up here, but we also wanted to have access where you could actually use the rack and put gear in it. So we're working on the mounts to have a couple gallons of fuel up there and some traction boards. So on the inside, we started building our campers as shells. We didn't see them on the market. There were slide-ins that had shells, but nobody's doing flatbeds. So other than our kitchen setup here, we've got this set up as a shell. We do offer full build outs with the dinette in the rear. A bench across here, the dinette folds down in bed for kids, extra adult, and then of course you'll still be able to fully access the storage hatches from the outside. So we got the bed up top, and we've got the option of having bed storage underneath will raise up, bed slide out so you can get a larger bed set up. About 6'7" head clearance on the inside, plenty of room here. Again, I mentioned it's a one-piece composite roof panel. We've got all of our Red Arc system here. We wanted to have it where it was easily accessible, so when the interior is built out, this will be in a cabinet area, but it'll easily be accessible. So you can get to any fuses you need to change out or inverter. It's all pretty easily accessible to be able to maintain it. So with this being a composite on the Tacoma, it's really important that everything stays light, and it's tough on a interior to keep the interior light. So as we build it out, we've built this just simple cabinet where we can still put water in, we can put our stove up on, and we've got some storage options. We've still got room for 20 gallons of water back behind here that'll be integrated in all this. 130 liter fridge here, 12 volt, and again, like I mentioned, we don't like to do all climbing in and out to get stuff, so having it right at the door where you don't have to climb in, you can just open it up, grab a drink, grab your food. It's real important to us to have everything set up where it's just easily accessible. You don't have to climb in all the time to get stuff. So I mentioned on the outside, our insulated canvas. So this is the sunbrella side of it. It's waterproof, stain resistant, and it's breathable as well, which is good. You know, in case somehow some moisture get inside, it's gonna breathe. And our blackout cover, so we do have, before the blackout cover, we've got our window. In case it's raining, you can have everything open. And our blackout cover is the same insulated. So you can hang it down or put it up. We made sure to make these windows as large as possible. So some other pop-ups I've had before, really small windows. And when you're in here, you want to be able to see out as much and let as much light and air through. So for lifting the roof, we've got, on this one, we've got 4 actuators, 12 volt. We've got the hinges at the back. So when it's time for the roof to go up, we undo the latches on the outside, hit a button on the remote here, cut off switch on the Red Arc system, top goes up, and then all we gotta do is just go push the hinges in and turn the knobs in there, and then it's good to go. And when it's time to take it down, same thing, just pull the knobs out, pull the hinges down, hit the button, it goes down. With the actuators and struts, and even with the canvas, you know, in the wind, there's no movement. So nice and sturdy. And well, I don't know what the wind gusts were yesterday, but it's in probably 30 mile an hour gusts maybe, and everything else going crazy, and it stays nice and doesn't even look like it's got wind blowing against it. I mentioned on the outside, the turnover in windows, they've got the screen. So I always keep the screens down just for bugs and everything. You can open it up. It's got a few settings for where the window's open. Also at night, you got the blackout screens. They've got a little bit of foil insulation to them. So if it's cold out, it's gonna help insulate a little bit. And I usually like at night, if I need to get a little bit of airflow, you can just kind of keep it just a little bit open there so you can get airflow through your fan. So a few options depending on what the weather is and everything. All right, if you'd like to find more info on us, our website is bisonoverland.com. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Bison Overland Campers.
These are not your grandpa's campers.